Other Loy Machedo, it's video from LoyMachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? And Think Personal Branding. If you want to check my rates, go to Think Personal Branding. Anyway, the date is 5th August 2018. Time right now is 8:45. I thought I'd share with you the challenges of what goes on into making a YouTube video. Now, normally if you look at it, you just see guys who put up their YouTube videos. You would see a very attractive heading. You would see, hi there, how are you doing? The video comes up and then you get an intro, and after that, hey guys, and they will just speak to you, and after that is done, the video is over, and that's what you tend to see. So the question is, what actually goes into making a YouTube video? Now, I will give you my perspective. I'll give you my example. Okay, I'm not going to give you an example of anybody else. I'll just give you my example. Now, when I have to, put up YouTube videos, the first step is I need to think of the topics. Okay, I need to think of the topics, because without the topics, it doesn't make any sense. I need to obviously have the topics. And what I tend to do is I tend to have 1 day or 2 days or 3 days back to back dedicated only for videos. The reason being is when I do videos, I like it to be quiet. As you can notice, everything is quiet. I like to be focused only on doing this job, not having clients or anyone else disturb me, not having my games, not having email, not having social media. So it's only generating content for the video. So obviously, number 1 is have the topics. Number 2 is know what I want to speak about. Number 3 is, dedicate the days. Number 4 is the actual part of making the videos. So you need a microphone. I have a microphone, although people say, you need to have better production value, but it's not necessary. You need to have a microphone. Even if you have just your iPhone, that's good enough. I have my headset so I can listen to my voice. You need to have a camera, so the setup is there. My iMac is sitting here. I have my, the microphone, which is just, it's very easy. So it's a very easy setup. And I have my headphones, which are kept here. So it's a, it's like this, the setup is already there. And yes, my background. So I've set this up just to have like a studio setup. Okay. Then obviously I need my wife to support me. So I told her, take care of the baby. The baby's outside. Just make sure no noise, make sure the dogs are taken care of. So, and I'm going to have back to back, like 25. I have total of 27 videos. But as I'm speaking, if I get a creative mindset of, okay, this is one extra video that I'll put, I just put them. So it's like I dedicate the day, 2-3 days, all the videos are put up. After the videos are put up, that is recorded, the raw footage. The next one is where you need to focus on editing. In terms of editing, the software that I tend to use is Final Cut Pro. That is if you're using an Apple iMac. If you're using Apple products, some other people use some other software, but I prefer Final Cut Pro. Very easy, very straightforward. And I keep it pretty simple. Like if you saw this video, obviously you will see first is a still image. That is what I want to advertise, because that is the main objective of making this video, so that after people see my videos, they find value. Obviously there's that sales bit. Okay, the guy is smart, or I liked his content. Only the ones who like, the ones who don't like, don't bother. So they say, okay, how can I get in touch with this guy? So I put an image in the front, that is courtesy Photoshop, and I put an image, the same image at the end. I have an intro, which is done by any of these guys who specialize in doing intro. You can even get them on Fiverr. So you have a nice intro, Loy Machedo, whatever it comes. And from there, the video actually starts. So the video actually starts. There are 2 things that I tend to focus on. One is the lighting. I make it more bright because the raw footage, I don't know why, but it comes a little dark. So I make it light. Obviously make the screen a little bit more big, because it's normally, it starts from here. Okay, it goes all the way here. But what I do is I increase the size so my face looks a little bit more bigger. So it's like increasing the complete size of the video. And the most important is the vocals, the voice, the audio. So with whatever little bit that I do know, I focus on removing all the noise that is there at the background. I remove it completely, 100%. This is through trial and error. The other thing what I do is enhance the vocals. I put them a little bit more higher. And the clarity. You have these options in Final Cut Pro, so I choose them. Once this is selected for the whole video, it's very simple. The whole video is one full length. Unless, of course, I make a serious error, I need to cut that part off. Otherwise, I keep it pretty simple. So you have an image, you have the intro, you have the video, and before I used to put an outro, that is, a video that says goodbye, but then I decided don't need that. Just keep the image at the end so people can read the information. And then after that, I render the file, or I put it as an output, and I save all these videos. That means one day dedicated to creating all these videos, then one day dedicated to putting all the videos as an output. So after I put all these videos as an output, which is formatted, then I upload all these videos on YouTube. So YouTube has a function where you can upload like 10 videos at a time. So I upload all these videos. Once they are uploaded, what I tend to do is I focus on each video at a time. Okay, so I take the video. First is I listen to the video and I try to get the essence of the main topic. Obviously, I already have the topic that I'm going to speak on. But then when you put it down in writing on YouTube, you need to use your common sense, because when people see their smartphone, it has to jump out. So the heading has to really snap out. So one is the heading. The next one is the description box. I always put 200 words as a description, just to make sure that when the Google search or YouTube search takes place, it matches the heading, it matches the content of what I'm saying, or a summary. Then below that, the description is the tags. So let's say, for example, a video like this, I would put, I'm talking of the challenges of putting a YouTube video. I would put YouTube, I would put social media, I would put production, I would put Instagram, because it's related to videos. I put Facebook. So stuff that people would search. Then or fans or followers or money. So this is all related to social media. Oh, even social media marketing. So after the tags, so everything is put. Then there is a box at the right hand side, which is just a descriptive heading. I put it there. And then after all this is done, I make sure that through Photoshop, an image size is 1920 by 1080. 1920 by 1080. So it's a rectangular, the size of the the thumbnail. So I put an attractive thumbnail. My choice of color is neon yellow. Some people prefer colorful scenery. I prefer neon yellow. So on one side is the image, the other side is the text. This works for me. Some other people have different formats, like they put a whole image and they put bold fonts. And I always choose impact as a font on the yellow text, so it stands out. So my branding is neon yellow. Your branding can be some other color, black or red or green or whatever. So I put the font over there. I put, it's like a heading that captures, that, grabs your attention. I put a photograph at the side also to add value or to grab person's attention. And then once this is done, then I press publish. So the video gets published. And then after that, I make sure that I share this video on different channels. Now, there are some people who pay money just to promote the video or boost the video. I don't, I don't do that. There are some people who like to do that and they make a good deal of money. In my case, I just want it to grow organically. So if it grows, it grows. Maybe I might do this at some stage later on, but for now, I've just allowed it to grow organically. And I'm pretty happy with the results. So this is what goes on into making a video. It normally takes me around 3 days, minimum of 3 days back to back, from the time of conceptualizing the topic to actually putting up the video, having the video that is shot, and then finally uploading it. However, sometimes there are many challenges. Like, for example, if in case I have a mental block or I'm not in a mood, like I'll tell you, for these, for me to get into the zone, the flow for these videos, today's date is, what is the date? 5th. You'd be surprised to know that from the past 1 week, I really was not in a frame of mind. Every time I thought I was in a frame of mind, something happened. It's like today, I thought I'd start making videos in the morning, but in the morning after I woke up, I found out the house was dirty, and that pissed me off, and I decided, okay, I'll clean the house. If you check my Facebook, you'll see I actually cleaned the whole house, because I can't blame my wife. She is just busy with the baby. And the day before that, I was not actually keeping well, so I just had to recuperate. The day before that, something else happened. I was not feeling up to the mark. The day before that, I wanted to make the video, but then there was a lot of work to be done outside, shopping and buying other things, and I was exhausted. The day before that, I thought I'd sit down, but something else came up. So you really need to be in that peak state. Otherwise, it just messes up your head and you're not able to do it. And another thing, what you need to keep in mind is when making these videos, it's for me at least, I prefer one take. There are people who, you know, keep having one take after another until it comes out well. Then there have teams that focus on the editing. Then there are teams that focus on keeping it proper. So it can really be a major hassle. But in my case, what I prefer to do is, okay, even if it's not perfect, let something go out and let it keep being consistent. The name of the game is to be consistent. The name of the game is to keep having new content coming out, because if you do not focus on keep bringing on new content and you focus on one perfect video, the thing is, maybe the video will be perfect, but then maybe people will not relate to it, and that's where you can get messed up. And for me, each one of my videos is like 12 to 15 minutes. So you can imagine my vocal cords get tired, my energy levels drop down. I can have the dog barking, or I can have maybe even the electricity can just shut down, you know. So many things can happen, and these are the challenges. So like I said, the main thing is to keep coming out with new content every single time. And also keep in mind that you'll have so many critics, so many people will put you down, so many people will talk crap. But end of the day, if you keep bringing it out, you'll see results. One very important thing which I want to tell you is, remember that you are very clear. Keep in mind that you should and you must be very clear with regards to why you're making videos. Now, for me, I make these videos to add value to my brand. My brand is Machedo. So I have these videos where I give value to people. And when people watch these videos and they enjoy it and its content, YouTube promotes my brand, and that makes me more visible for other people. So they see me as a credible source of information. Okay, this guy's giving me good information, good advice, logical steps. He's giving me great guidance. And that makes me stand out, okay? But the bottom line is for me to make money, because end of the day, after people see value, they promote my content, they share it, they like it, they comment, there's engagement. Then out of, let's say, 1,000 people, maybe 2 or 3 people will come forward and say, hey, Loy, I find your stuff pretty good. I need your advice. And that's what I tell them. If you want free, you can check online. But if you want me to give you my time, then that is where you need to pay me. And that's where I direct them to my website, that is thinkpersonalbranding.com, and where my rates are put, and that's how I earn money. So that is how the free economy or the gift economy actually works. You give them something of value, they see your stuff, they like your stuff, and then eventually they feel that they can trust you, and then they say, here, take my money, and I would like you to be my coach or mentor or guide or whatever. So you need to be very clear with your objective. And end of the day, it's survival. It's making money. It's providing service. It's trying to be the best of what you can be. Live the life of your dreams at the same time. Do what you enjoy doing. Okay, but making sure that you give them value at the same time. You get value to sustain, survive, and thrive. So these are the challenges of putting up a YouTube video, the reality of how it is putting up YouTube videos. I hope this adds value to you. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't like it, thumbs down. Put your comments. And if you would like to, employ my services, please go to thinkpersonalbranding.com. All the details are mentioned there. So this is Lloyd from LloydMachedo.com, who's Lloyd Machedo and Think Personal Branding, signing off for now. Take care.